Alright guys, I just completed chapter 1. I didn't realize I had the setting on landscape instead of portrait, so I don't know if the video is going to be watchable. I don't really want to redo it because I just did it like, for the first time it was on me. Oh, who's this? He's not Korean, that's not Skylar. Down the hallway you see someone who is clearly off limits. That has to be one of the guys from the other side. That could be Wes. Taking you in, he cracks a radiant white smile. He is very good looking. Wow, he looks like trouble. With a face and body like that, this guy looks like trouble. I mean, that's not Skylar. He opens his mouth as if to say something, but then stops himself. I feel that is that Wes? Who is this? I bet he just realized his voice would give him away. Yeah. That is a total rule break. We aren't supposed to see each other. I'll cover my eyes. You clap your hands over your eyes before you can see any more of him. Then the sprinklers start to go off. Water starts to rain down from the ceiling. You drop your hands from your eyes and meet the stranger's gaze, laughing, shaking both your shoulders. But then, the sound of someone coming breaks the spell. I think he's in the hallway. The half-naked stranger glances at you once more, a twinkle of mischief in his eye. And then you both bound toward your respective exits. That night, everyone is recovering from the chaos and getting ready for bed. I mean, is that how I'm sleeping in my little undies? This is fine, thank you. Then you snuggle in the bed, thinking about who the stranger could have been. I'm not thinking that much about it, because it's not Skylar. He seemed so mysterious. I have a feeling it wasn't Skylar. He wasn't Korean. That guy was not Korean. I feel like it could be Wes. I feel like it's Wes, but he seemed comfortable being soaked by sprinklers, and I know Wes loves water. Because he told me, alright, the next morning everyone is gathered around making breakfast. I mean, it could be anyone, but I know it's not Skylar. So do we think my vegan loaf from last night is salvageable? Listen, you go eat that in the corner with your crystals there. Get the fuck away from me. Blair, it was literally on fire. Oh, this chick. My hair smelled like burnt meatloaf for hours. My hair smelled like meatloaf for hours. You feeling okay this morning, Melissa? You got a lot of smoke to the face last night. It was definitely an exciting end to the first day on Love is Blind. Not to mention some unexpected eye candy. He was very handsome. Romina narrows her eyes, ever perceptive. You look like you've got something more exciting than smoke inhalation on your mind, girl. Yeah, what's that little smile? Are you in love already? I actually think this chick is super cute. My hair used to be like that I actually shaved my head when I was younger. And, I used to have it, legit in this style. For, years in my 20s. That was my hairstyle. Maybe that's why I'm attracted to her, because she looks like me. I'm attracted to myself, because I'm a weirdo. Yeah, what's that little smile? Are you in love already? I am, actually. Oh my gosh, no, I am. Don't lie to them. It's way too early. No, it's not. I already know. It's way too early for that. Then what? No, I'm not telling them about it. No, because they're gonna want to know what he looks like, and I'm not saying nothing. What should I do about my forbidden run-in last night? Do I want to tell them? If I tell Romina, do I trust her? I'd like to tell her because I feel like I can trust her, but I'll tell her. You motion to Romina to follow you. Yeah, I'll tell you, but can you just shut up? We'll be right back. Like, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't even tell her. Okay, Romina, can you keep a secret? We're gonna find out. Secret Keeper is my middle name. Last night, when we were all evacuated, I was disoriented, and I ran into the wrong hallway, and I saw someone. I saw someone. Someone? Who? I don't know. I don't know, but someone we're all pod dating. What? How do you know he wasn't just a member of the filming crew? That's a good point. Well, I could tell by the look on his face he was in a towel. Maybe he was. I guess I can't be sure. You're right, I didn't even think of that. No, go with your gut. She's like me. If you think it was someone in the experiment, I bet it was. Suddenly, Ariel pops her head into the room. Hey, you two, the hosts are here. Romina looks at you with wide eyes, and the two of you head back into the lounge. Morning, everyone. We wanted to check in with you after last night's evacuation. It was all my fault, it really was. The recipe called for 30 minutes in the oven, but I was burning incense. Oh my god. As a timer, and you were burning incense as a timer. Oh god, what a dingbat. And I guess it wasn't that exact. It's okay, Blair. We're all safe and sound. She could have killed us. Thank you all for getting out of here quickly, of course. And big thanks to Melissa for her quick thinking and shutting the oven door. You're welcome. I know, I'm really smart. Who knows how quickly the fire could have spread if you hadn't done that. We all could have died. Thanks, Blair. What was it, Blair? Who was it? The crew, Ariel, who did it? One of those dingy broads. The crew will be installing a new oven this afternoon, and we're very grateful that our precious pods were not burnt to a crisp. The group laughs and whoops in celebration. Woo-hoops! Whoops, whoops, whoops. On a more serious note, apologies. As you may know by now, the evacuation caused 2 of our contestants to have a run-in last night. Oh, we're so busted. Everyone except Romina gasps in surprise. She squeezes your hand in support. Melissa, care to explain what happened? There was almost a fire. I was inhaling smoke and I ran for my life. Yes, I ran into someone in the hallway, but I barely saw him. I barely even got a good look at him. I looked enough to know it wasn't Skylar, so... Never before in the history of Love is Blind have 2 contestants seen each other before the engagement. So this has thrown us for a loop. Are you throwing me off the show? Your heart starts beating faster. But... we reviewed the footage, and no words were exchanged between the 2 of them. So, as far as we're concerned, Melissa and whoever she ran into are still dating blindly. That's great. You audibly exhale with relief. Thank goodness. Thank you. Whew, I thought you two were going to take away from my favorite participant. Yeah, she's my new bestie. Thanks, Romina. I hope that's how you say your name. All right, well, have a nice breakfast. It smells delish. We'll be back in a few to get you started on a new day of pod dates. Can I see I would actually like to spend more time with Skylar, if I'm being honest. Once the hosts leave, the pod squad rallies around you, happy to see you staying and eager for more information on the stranger. I'm not telling you anything. Vani narrows her eyes. Vani? So what did he look like? Wait, I don't want to know. I don't want to know anyone's image in my head during dates today. I agree. I'm not above a little anonymous eye candy. Tell us, Melissa. I'll... reveal a little bit, because I said I saw a little bit. Okay, Frankie, plug your ears. Blair claps her hands excitedly. All I'll say is he was tall, dark, and handsome with a killer body fresh out of the shower. Well, that definitely wasn't Skylar. Excuse me? How would you know? You've never seen him. Well, Skylar and I are meant to be. I'd know if I heard his description. No, you're not meant to be. Blair looks serenely at Vani. Did he tell you that or something? Don't put all your eggs in one basket, Vani, or you end up being with an omelet. That is good advice. That's the first smart thing you've said since you got here, or I met you. The door opens and Nick and Vanessa come back into the lounge, even though that's what I'm doing, because I actually do know he's my soulmate. All right, everyone, you'd all better hurry up and get ready because the pods are now open. Let's get dressed. Am I going in my pajamas? Can we get dressed? I like this hair. I'll keep it. More outfits. I'm liking the outfits. I don't like this. What is this? What are those pants? What in the hell? No, I'm not wearing that. No offense if you like. I kind of just like this white dress. I really like it. What's this? That's what I would wear in real life, actually. I like those pants. It's alright. I'll wear this. Once you're settled on the couch, a smooth, sexy voice greets you. How's it going? Hey, I'm Melissa. Gorgeous name. I'm Jay. Oh, like my other guy, Jay. Nice to meet you, Jay. Melissa and Jay sound pretty cute together, don't you think? Listen, I gotta know you a little more before I do it. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We only just met. What? You mean you don't want to come up with a couple name now? Jay laughs, and it sounds like music. It's okay. He sounds so calm and collected. I like that. It makes me feel calm too. Yeah, I like a man who can keep his cool. I'm just playing. How's your day going so far? Is he from Queens too? Any fire hazards on your side of the pod? I hope not. That evacuation was crazy, huh? Is this the guy this might be the guy I ran into. That evacuation was crazy, huh? I thought it was just a drill at first, until I smelled smoke. Yeah, I was the one who opened the oven. I got blasted in the face with that smoke. Oh no, I owe you my thanks then. Yeah, I saved us all. Why is that? Because I saved us. If you hadn't caught it in time, we might have had to go home before I got to meet you. We might have already met in the hallway. And you know what? He was kind of hot. Okay, he's smooth. But really, I'm sorry that happened to you. I got just a little taste of the smoke and it had me coughing all night. He did. I wonder if he's who I ran into in the hallway. You know what? I'm a direct person. So, question. Sure, ask me anything. When the alarm went off, I evacuated through a hallway. I saw someone I wasn't supposed to see. There's a slight pause. Oh yeah? Yeah. He was just in a towel, too. Was it you? You can hear the smile in his voice when he responds. That depends. Was he good looking? I mean, yeah. Should I say I didn't get a good look? Like, I looked. I mean, but that doesn't matter. I'm still in love with Jay. Like, I really, not Jay. Oh my God. What the hell's wrong with you? Oh my God, Melissa. Skylar. Oh, shit. Yeah, he was alright. I didn't get a good look. I mean, he was very good looking. Yeah, he was very attractive. I see. Then it was definitely me that you saw. You laugh at the humor in his tone. We actually discussed this as a group in our lounge when Nick and Vanessa shared that two people had seen each other. Yeah, it was a hot topic on our side too. We agreed to keep the identity of the revealed person a secret to protect the integrity of the experiment. Well, I'm so curious, but that decision makes sense. So, other than the smoke inhalation, how do you like being on the show so far? It's been pretty chill. but I'm not sure if I'm catching feelings yet. Wow, that's blunt. I respect it. I respect that you'd admit that. Not everyone would. Sorry, guys, 1 second. Sorry. I respect that you'd admit that. Not everyone would. I'm just being honest with you. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Dating through a wall takes some getting used to. Jay laughs, that musical laugh again. I've never been the best at dating, but ironically, I'm feeling really comfortable here. Oh man, we're like bonding. Why do you think that is? Because he saw me and he knows I'm a hottie redhead with blue eyes. I'm a redhead with blue eyes. I'm a rare combination here, and I'm honest. Are you serious? The thick walls, the velvet, it reminds me of a recording studio. I'm a musician. Oh, you're a musician. Cool, what kind? That's so cool. What kind of musician are you? I used to play everything. But now I'm a singer-songwriter, a guy with a guitar. Huh, you know, I write poetry and I was in a band. Maybe we could make some music together. Is that why you signed up for this blind date experience? So you can serenade people with your voice? You gonna write a song about me? Why don't you sing me Sweet Melissa? That's my song. That would be a smart courting strategy, but no. I came on the show because it can take me a minute to open up. I've been told that I can seem a little distant, so I figured that if I put all of my energy into being open with no outside distractions, I'd have a shot at finding true love. Well, Jay, you don't seem distant. I'm on the same page. We're not a match. I'm going to go. You don't seem distant. I wouldn't worry too much because you don't seem distant to me. Perfect. Then something's working. So, what got you into music? I was exposed to a lot of greats as a kid. Miles Davis, Stevie Wonder, Nina Simone. I love all of those artists that you just mentioned. My parents always had their vinyl collection playing. I love records. Are your parents musicians too? My mom was a piano teacher, so training us in music was kind of a way for her to juggle parenting so many kids. She used to say my guitar was my babysitter. How old were you when you first started playing? I started messing around with instruments really, really early, like maybe 3 years old. Wow, that's really amazing. Wow, like you're a prodigy. Yeah, I was just thinking that. Hardly, but I did somehow manage to sneak my way into Juilliard. That's when I moved to New York. So where'd you grow up then? Wow, Juilliard, that's really impressive. It really is. Thank you. What kind of music are you into? I'm into all sorts of music, actually. But I guess. You seem like you got soul. So I'm going to guess R&B, rhythm and blues. And that is actually a negative, sir. You think I love R&B? You're way off. I like jazz. I like the blues. I'm not big into R&B. You're way off. R&B is not what I listen to at all. Alright, I'm picturing you on a walk in Manhattan. You've got your headphones on. What are you listening to? I'm probably listening to... You know, I actually really enjoy classical music. I really like jazz music. Some of my favorite jazz music is Japanese 70s jazz. Okay? Which was like... Alright, I could get into a whole story about that, but I don't think I should say that here. I do like hip-hop. I'm not super big into rap. I like backpack hip-hop, which if you're unfamiliar, is kind of like punk music. Like, it's about the, you know, anti-establishment and shit like that. But I don't like how you put hip-hop with rap, because to me, those are not even the same thing. If you might not think so, but country or folk, I mean, I like Johnny Cash. I've actually written punk folk music. It's up here in my playlist, one of my playlists, if you're interested. I'll say rock and metal. I do like Dio. If you don't know who that is, he's the most versatile artist, like, besides the Beatles as a group, Dio. he wrote the song Love Potion Number 9. He wrote songs. His first band was called the Red Tops. He created it in high school. And if you go and listen to that, it's nothing like the music that he's known for. Like, you know, Rainbow in the Dark. But rock is what I grew up on. Like, some of my most formidable years were spent listening to classic rock, man. Like classic rock. Alright. Sorry guys, I had to step away from the thing for a second, so I'm just kind of babbling. A babbly bab. 2 seconds. Sorry guys. Oh my god, you must hate me. Sorry guys. So I like this guy, but yeah, I think I'm still connected more with Skylar. Even though I did a 4D and slip before and said chick. Okay. For real? Damn, that's sexy. Is it sexy? Okay. You think so? Okay. Yeah, shows you got some angst and depth in there, if that's your style. I mean, I do. Excuse me. I won't deny that. So, enough about music. I want to know more about you. Walk me through a day in the life of Melissa. Oh, what do I do for a living? No one asked me. Do I have a job? I'm a tarot reader. Grew up in Queens. His tone is genuine and curious. It makes you lean forward on the couch, eager to answer. I mean, I do like this person. If Skylar ends up being a liar, I mean, I guess this would be my second choice, this guy, whether I saw him or not. Doesn't help that he's good looking. I usually wake up with the sunrise, actually. I typically wake up with the sunrise. Wow, with the sunrise, that's impressive. Is it? Yep, early bird gets the worm. Damn. I can't say I'm that much of a morning person, but for you, I tried my best. You can be yourself. I accept you as you are. As long as I could get a little bit of cuddling in. Oh, I like that. I like to cuddle. And what's on the menu for breakfast? Am I cooking you my famous pancakes? I love pancakes, actually. Actually, I am not a breakfast person. I usually have breakfast for lunch or dinner. But depends on what are you going to be wearing. I was thinking an apron and nothing else. Just that. You know what? I like that. I like that. You kind of making me think you're cute there. Your cheeks are flush, hot red. Is that so? Well, in that case, I'd love to try your pancakes. Be careful, once you try them, you want them every day. A smile creeps on your face at Jay's innuendo. But, getting back to your routines. Where are you off to for the day? I don't know. Oh, here I go. I'm not a triathlete. I'm not an engineer. I'm not an interior designer. Should I be a teacher? God, these are not choices that I would desire. I mean, I would like to being an engineer would be my choice if I could go back. But, like, let's face it, I can barely pronounce these people's names. Like, well, you know what? It's not a lie to say that I am a teacher of the sorts. I'll be a teacher. I'm a school teacher. Teaching kids all day sounds very difficult. I commend you. Haha, thank you. It's easy when you're good at it, I think. Does your work make you happy? That's a good question. My career is everything to me, something I'm grateful for. It pays the bills. That sounded weird, but okay. I hear you. It's rare to have your passion and source of income combined. It's a blessing and a curse. You sound like you're speaking from experience. Haha, you caught that? I did. So how much of your time does your music career take up? Honestly, more than I would like. Sorry, guys. I travel and tour quite a bit. Okay. How much is quite a bit? What are you, like, famous? Like, half of the year, but that's not forever. So half the year he'd be gone. So, you live your life on the road. I mean, I don't know if that's a deal breaker for me, because I actually appreciate my alone time. As long as you're a faithful person and I trust you. Sounds like a blast. Jay audibly sighs in relief. For real? I mean, what? Absolutely. Can I come along? I don't know if I should have said that. Don't tell Skylar I said that. I'm not a groupie. Ugh, normally, I'd say no groupies allowed. Excuse me. Ha ha ha, that's funny. Ha ha ha. He laughs, and you smile at the sound that's quickly becoming familiar. I've known for a while now that my heart is ready for a shift in priorities. I've been selfish for the last 2 decades, building a name for myself in music. Now I want to share the joys and trials of life. Jay pauses. I want to share my life with someone who I'm bonded to for life. That's beautiful. Wow, I get the feeling he hasn't shared this before. He's so sincere. That's what I'm looking for. Isn't that what we all want? I mean, that's what I'm looking for, babes. That's exactly what I'm looking for. It's easy to chase after the wrong things in life. Something in your tone tells me you might have learned that the hard way. Probably inspired some songs. Sometimes I was in a band, as I mentioned a little earlier, and I had a lot of friends that were musicians, and I'm telling you a lot. Now, I'm not going to speak for all of them, but 99.9 of them, it's like they were like gluttons for pain. And I used to say, like, do you do this on purpose? Because then you know, it inspires you to write songs. They want to go through things. Alright, hold on. Sorry, guys. I had to walk away again for a second. Sorry. Jay chuckles. You're very perceptive. I'm a Pisces. It took me a minute to get my head on straight, that's for sure. But I'm halfway through my 30s, and I really feel for the first time that I'm on the right path. Oh yeah? I can tell it's true. I seem like the type that's been lost and found? A little bit, sure. Well, you're right on that. There's a moment of comfortable stillness between the two of you. It feels like Jay's layers are starting to peel back. I'm ready to see where this goes. So Jay, you're a singer. Correct. When do I get to hear your singing voice? The third date? I don't know. It's not a fair courting strategy. Oh, I see. So your voice is so beautiful that you think I'll fall in love with you instantly? Something like that. You know what? Sing to me. I want to hear. He laughs, but almost like he's laughing at himself. Oh, you hear him lying back on the couch. I'll sing for you if we walk out of here together. How's that? That's a deal. He chuckles again and sighs happily. You're cute, Melissa. I've been told that. Thank you. I get that a lot. I'll admit, I get that a lot. I'm sure you do. Well, Melissa, you have officially proved me wrong. Oh? I was worried that this experiment wouldn't work out for me, but it is. Aw, a small sense of victory makes you smile. I'm into you, is what I mean. Yeah, I could tell. I'm, as you mentioned before, I'm very perceptive. Just then, the lights start to dim, signaling the end of your pod date. Wow, that flew by. Jay's tone is a bit shy again as the two of you get up to leave the pod. I'll leave him a goodbye that's encouraging. Today was fun, Jay. I'm excited to talk to you again soon. I'd like to get to know you a little more. Thanks, Melissa. Me too. I'll be thinking about you. I'm sure you will. Write me a song. Write a song about me. After your first date with Jay, you head back into the lounge. As soon as you walk in, Frankie, Blair, and Ariel are cheering and popping champagne. Someone got engaged. It better not be Skylar. I will be so mad. Oh my gosh, what are we celebrating? Me and Chris, thank you. He told me he loved me. Who's Chris? Oh my god. Congratulations, I'm not jealous. No, it's not fast. That's what we come here for. I'm so happy for you. You deserve this, girl. High five. High five. Tell us absolutely everything. On the surface, it might seem random. I'm a travel agent from Miami. He's a third-grade teacher from Chicago. Usually I go for the more glamorous type, like the musician guy. But Chris is who I fell for. He brings me down to earth. Bonnie chimes in from the kitchen.
That is so exciting. So why did he say, I love you so fast?
Why does Vani look nervous? Ariel looks slightly thrown by the question, so you hop in. Vani, obviously because Ariel's a catch. He couldn't wait to tell her how he feels.
I never said she wasn't. You're awesome, Ariel.
Huh? I wonder what's up with Vani besides being a super fake biatch. As everyone chats around Ariel, Romina enters the lounge. She's my girl, looking half sad, half bemused. She flops on the couch. What's up, girl? What's the matter, girl? Hey, Romina, you okay? Wes got my gift.
Gift? We're sending gifts?
I don't know about we, but I am. I sent him my thong yesterday. Vani's mouth gapes open in shock, and Frankie lifts her chin with 2 fingers to close it. I like Frankie. He said he respects my boldness and thanked me for the gesture. He thought you was a slut cake. So, it sounds like he liked it? Romina looks at you with a funny expression. But the way you're looking at me makes me think there's something else. He liked it, but he would have loved it if it was from you. He's totally in love with you. Of course he is. Wes said that? He was the one that I spoke to the least and was like, yeah, we're not really for each other. He wants me because he can't have me. He obviously... Okay, he didn't say that, but he said he has strong connection with someone else. I guessed you. He said yes. Oh my god. Wow, well... I mean... I don't know what to say. I mean, I do like him, but I'm really sorry. That must have hurt. I'm really sorry. You're sweet, but don't worry. If he wasn't feeling me, then he wasn't feeling me. Oh, Melissa, speaking of, you came up during one of my dates, too. This is funny. Was it with Skylar? I did? Was it Skylar? You're the talk of the town, girl. My date asked if I knew the girl who was in the hallway during the evacuation. Apparently, everyone is talking about it on their side of the pods, too. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Who was your date with? Who was your date with? Melissa, no. Blair, don't answer that. Mind your fucking business. Is your name fucking... Ariel's right. I don't want to ruin it for you by giving you too much... What? I didn't tell him it was you, don't worry. I don't care. How about this? I don't care. I'm an honest person, as I've said since I started this.
I've had enough of this nonsense. I'm going to style my hair in case Skylar proposes today.
He's not. Whoa, really? He still has other connections he's pursuing.
Well, I think he's decided on me, so...
Wow. I want him to pick me. Ugh, I hate to hear that. I want Skylar to pick me. He and I have spent good quality time together. I feel like our relationship is going strong so far. Vani, the stars are not aligned for your Aries heart and Skylar's Gemini heart to come together. Not in this moon. Blair turns to you with warmth in her eyes. Why don't you guess? Melissa, what's your sign? Oh, I hate when they do this. Because, like, I'm gonna say, and they're gonna say I'm, like, a Capricorn or an Aquarius or something. I'm a winter sign. Well, thank you, because last time alright, I'm a Pisces. More specifically, I'm a Pisces. Aha, well, things are looking very good for you in the love department. Everyone loves Pisces goes with everyone, because we're all 12 women together. No offense if you're not a Pisces. If you are a Pisces, then you know what I'm saying. That song by Whitney Houston. I'm every woman, it's all in me, 'cause I'm a fucking Pisces, baby. That's when the host swing opened the door and burst into the lounge. Can I see my Skylar again? Hello, beautiful people. It's time for you to go on your last pod date of the day. Get out there and make us proud. Am I meeting another new person? I could change my clothes again. I mean, it's the same day. Why am I changing my clothes so much? Like, what the hell? No. I mean, I'm not trying to show all that boobies. This is cute. I'll wear that. That's acceptable. Hey there, partner. Okay, I like that. Oh, sounds like someone I haven't met yet. Hey, yourself. Who am I talking to? I'm Knox, but my friends like to call me Knox. I guess I don't have a nickname. All right, what's your name? I'm Melissa. It means honeybee in Greek. No way! I had a pet named Melissa once. Oh, wow. What kind of pet? Was it a snake? It was a pumpkin. That's... What? A pumpkin isn't a pet. I'm a plant dad. Oh, okay. I like that. But it's just one of my many selves. You know what? I talk to plants and trees and... Alright, I'm into that. I also enjoy rollerblading. I don't know how I feel about a guy who rollerblades. And putting up the middle toe to society. Middle toe. Yeah, I'm always barefoot, and I find giving the middle finger disrespectful. Now, alright, we already aren't gonna get along, because that's literally how I wave at people. So I throw up my middle toe when necessary. He's unique. This guy is unlike anyone else I've met so far. He sounds like someone, like people I met when I lived in California. Question, have you met Blair? Blair, of course. I can hardly sleep because I've been thinking about her a lot. We hit it off. Yeah, you guys are a great match. You two are a great match, actually. I don't want to get in the way of that. So, I'm gonna head out now. Wait, I need to tell you something. That's why I told producers I wanted to go on a date specifically with you. Oh, okay. Someone you're dating on this show has been keeping something big from you. Who? First of all, who are we talking about here? My twin brother. What? You have a twin on the show? Who? Oh, dun dun dun. You saw someone in the hallway and covered your eyes. You stayed with your entire first date with Jay. You're a morning person. You said your star sign is Pisces. Alright, well, there we go. So Jay has a little heart here, and so does Skylar. And we have a twin. Alright, there's a big secret here. Oh, and I can play the next chapter. Should I just... Alright, let's just go for it. Here we go, chapter 3. Let's see. Who are you talking about? Who's your brother? You have a twin on the show? Who? From the other side of the pods, you hear Knox take a loud breath. Knox? Just tell me, who is your twin brother? All right. My twin brother is Skylar. Okay, what's the secret? You feel your heart sink into your stomach. Skylar? Well, he doesn't have to tell me. I don't think it's a big deal. You know what? It's not a big deal. I've got tons of stuff I haven't told anyone yet. I'm sorry, Melissa. I didn't want to be the one to tell you this. I just knew I had to. Don't worry about it. But there are some other people who need to hear this, so I need to go. I don't know why this is a big deal. Skylar. Skylar has a secret twin brother? I don't know if it was a secret. I mean, we only had one date, so like maybe he would have... Back in the lounge, everyone's chiming in on the unfolding drama. To me, this isn't drama, but okay. I don't want to blow it out of proportion. But if there's a reasonable... What if there's a reasonable explanation? What are you thinking, Melissa? That we only met for 5 minutes? So, I want him to explain. I'll give him a chance to explain. He deserves to be heard out. I agree. Who is Knox to talk shit on his own brother? Yeah, I agree. You know what, Frankie? Frankie, you know what? I might restart this game and date you. Even though I don't like that shirt. Vani finally chimes in. I don't care what you gotta say.
Ugh, Knox is such an asshole. I'm with Frankie. I don't trust a word out of his mouth.
Vani takes a swig from a glass of white wine, glowering over its rim. I don't know what that word is. I'm not gonna lie. I never heard that word in my life. I'm with Vani. Skylar is a triple Gemini, which means so is Knox. Which means we have 6 Geminis in our midst, brewing a huge cauldron of chaos. Okay, well, regardless, they both should have been open about this from the start. Why? They don't have to, why? Having a twin is a pretty big thing to hide, right? I don't think so. It is. And the thing is, I still really like him. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't understand why this is such a big deal. I feel like we're not seeing the forest for the trees here. What do you mean? We have twins on Love is Blind, as in 2 versions of the same guy. That's hot. This is where Romina tells us she's going to try to get with both of them. Well, do they come as a package deal? I think we'd call that a 2-package deal. Your pod squad laughs and groans in equal measure, except for Vani.
Please, Skylar would never go for something like that.
How would you know? The guy seems to have a lot of secrets.
I know he's been more open with me than he has with Melissa.
Oh, honey, you think you're closer with Skylar? Well... So, did you know about Knox? Vani looks at you in the mirror. She finishes her wine and sets down the glass. Skylar doesn't hide anything from me. Be careful about holding on too tightly, Vani. Love is about loosening your grip on the steering wheel. Frankie raises an eyebrow. That's actually sound advice. Kudos, Blair.
First of all, I'm not letting go of someone who's proposing to me. Second, I'm starting to feel like I'm being ganged up on.
Well, if he wasn't such an asshole. Vani, what if he doesn't propose? What are you gonna do then? Vani forces a laugh.
That's how I know you don't know him. Of course he's gonna propose.
Alright, everyone calm down. We have another day of dates tomorrow, so why don't we all just head into the dorms and get some rest? Frankie hits the light switch, and the lighting goes dim.
Hello? I'm still drinking my glass of wine here.
Then do it in the dark. It's the next best thing to a cold shower, and you need it. The other participants laugh.
Whatever. Just stay away from my man.
Bitch, shut up. Vani gets up and storms off to the bathroom, glaring at you the entire time. Listen, we could go outside and take care of this right now. She can glare all she wants, because on Love is Blind, no one is spoken for until that ring is on the finger. The next morning, you and the other participants prepare for your dates. Can I now have a second date with Skylas? Please. Thank you. Oh, I actually like. Is there another one at the bottom? Oh, get back up here, gorilla face. No, I don't like that. But I do like this outfit. The door swings open and everyone turns to look. Nick and Vanessa sweep in beaming. Are you ready to face the day, people? Because you've got a busy one ahead of you. That's right, it's time for second dates. Yes, thank you. Can I see Skylar, please? I need to know if he feels about this Vani the way she thinks. Your pod squad hoots and hollers. Melissa, can I pull you away for a second? Of course, anything for you, V. You follow Vanessa out of the lounge to a quiet spot. Excuse me. 3 of the bachelors have requested you to be their first date of the day, so I wanted to offer you the chance to choose. Oh wow, how flattering. You're making a big splash, girl. Who would you like to go out with again? I think we all know. I'd like to go on a second date with Skylar. Okay then, get in there. You crack open the door to the pod and walk inside. The room is completely silent. Hello? No answer. What the hell? I guess he's not here yet? Is he not coming? A minute passes while you wait. You take a breath, considering the situation with Skylar and Knox. I'm excited to talk to him. I'm sure there's an explanation. He'll tell me. I'm excited to talk to Skylar again. He's such a sweetheart, and I'm sure there's a good explanation. Finally, the door to the other side opens, and you hear footsteps. Skylar, is that you? It's me. How you doing, kid? Great. I missed your voice. I'm doing great. I'm so glad I get to hear your voice again. Tell me about it. It kind of feels like I'm dreaming when I talk to you. Alright, so he still is into me. Skylar clears his throat. He sounds a little anxious. Before we go any further, there's something I gotta get off my chest. It's about Knox. You know Knox, right? Of course. I already know. I already know, Skylar. You already know? You already know what? I already know Knox is your brother? Oh, wow. Okay, well... Skylar seems taken aback by this. Well, even so, I feel like I owe you an explanation. I promise you, I wasn't trying to hide anything. It wasn't me being shady. It just never came up during the time we talked. I forgot to even mention I had a brother. I'm not upset about it, actually. I really don't care. I'm not looking to marry your brother if I leave here, right? It didn't cross my mind that I hadn't told you till after our date. Listen, am I the only one who doesn't care? Kinda kicking myself for that now. I see. So yeah, I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner, and I hope you don't hold nothing against me. So that's your explanation for not telling me about Knox. I forgive you, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Skylar, I trust you. If your biggest crime is you didn't tell me you have a twin brother on our first date, I'm not bothered. Thanks for being cool about this, Melissa. I just want to make sure we're on the same page. Me too, so why don't you tell me about Vani? We totally are. You know what's funny? If it weren't for me, he would have never signed up for this show. Oh, really? Once he found out I was going to try out, he was already emailing casting directors. That's because he loves you, you know. Sounds like you have siblings. Am I right? Do I have siblings? I had two. One is crossed over. I have two. We'll count him. He was my brother. You're right, I do. I have two brothers. I love them to death. I would do anything for them, and I have. That's good. Having love for your family like that is important to me. What about you? What was it like for you and Knox growing up? We didn't have it easy, but we made do. We're twins, but really I was always more like the older brother. I looked out for him on the streets, fought his battles, that whole deal. Since we didn't really have parents around, I had to be the muscle. I know what that's like. Aw, that's so sweet of you, taking care of your brother like that. I know what that's like. Skylar goes quiet for a moment. You think so? That's actually really nice of you to say, kid. I wish you wouldn't call me kid, though. Can you say it to Knox now? You laugh. I take it he didn't see it exactly like you did. He still holds it against me for being so hard on him to keep him in line when we were kids. You're obviously complete opposites. You chuckle. It's funny, they're Geminis, and each one of them is so, that's really funny. He's really opening up to me. Should I find out more or change the subject? Where were your parents? I'm sorry you had it so rough. I don't know if I should ask, I feel like he can tell me if he wants. I'm not prying. Do you still live in Queens? I am kind of curious. Where were your parents? I'm gonna ask, fuck it. Where were your parents, if you don't mind me asking? Our pops was nowhere to be found, and our mom got sick not long after we moved to the States. Enough about my family, though. I want to hear from you on the subject. About family? What do you want to know? Skylar takes a beat. I want to know what family means to you. What does family mean to me? Family doesn't have to mean blood. Your family isn't necessarily your blood. It's the people you meet along the way. Your friends, your mentors, your partner. You really believe in people, huh? I like that about you. 'Cause I ain't really like that, but I'm trying. You don't trust easily? It's like this. Knox and I lost our mom, and when we were young, we were about to go into foster care. The boxing coach I was training with took me in. Took us both in. Hank the Tank. Hank's been super strict, but he really cares about us. Up until I came here, Knox and Hank were the only people I trusted, but I'm trying to expand my circle, if you know what I mean. I think I do. Sorry, I know that's kind of heavy. Could you ever see yourself trusting me like that? I think, yeah. I can definitely see that. That makes me happy. I'm smiling now like crazy. You really mean that? Of course, you're a good guy, Skylar. That much is obvious. I know this is crazy to say, but I kind of feel like you can hear Skylar taking a breath. I kind of feel like I can trust you. Wow, coming from him, I can tell that means a lot. Like, no matter what happens, you'll always be there for me. Like now, I can tell you anything. There's real emotion in Skylar's voice. You can hear the rawness. This is a side of him I haven't seen. Which is crazy-ass thing to say, because I couldn't say that with girls I dated for years. Aw, Skylar, I'm not like the other girls. That's because I'm not like other girls, babes. You don't lie. You're one in a billion, kid. The lights in the pod start to dim. No, I want more time. Ugh, well, it kills me to say it, Melissa, but looks like we're getting kicked out. Oh, Skylar. I wish we had more time. I know. I don't know how I'm gonna go another day without talking to you. You grin. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. You must be right, because mine's growing fonder for you every day. Can I just say one last thing before we split up? Of course. What is it? You can hear Skylar get up from the couch on the other side. Well, it's just that Skylar takes a moment. You can tell he's a little flustered. I think I'm falling for you. I already fell for you. I've already fallen for you. I'm falling for you too, Skylar. We're two kids from Queens who belong together, I feel. Skylar's quiet for a moment. Does that scare you? God, you don't know how good it feels to hear you say that. Well, I'm really glad. Oh, I know exactly how good it feels. Skylar chuckles at this. Good point. I make a lot of good points. Well, I'll get out of your hair, but I can't wait to talk to you again. Me neither. Take it easy, Melissa, my little bumblebee. Bye, Skylar. My little flower. Let me be the flower to my bumblebee. You step out of the pod and into the hallway, taking a breath. You collect yourself. I mean, I feel like I've already chosen this guy, so, I mean... Vanessa emerges at the other end of the hall. She rushes over to you, smiling wide with excitement. Tea time, Melissa. Time for you to spill it all. I'll pour it all out, lady. You laugh at Vanessa's enthusiastic entrance. Oh my gosh, does that mean what I think it means? Yes, it's time for your first confessional. Alright, confession time. You're mic'd up and seated in the confessional, sitting across from Vanessa. Alright, the cameras are rolling. So, you were in your last date for a pretty long time, Melissa. Not long enough. Was I? I didn't even notice. Seemed like no time at all. Vanessa winks at you. She gives me a winky wink. Then I think it's safe to assume the date went well. Yeah, he can ask me to marry him now. I'm ready to meet him and have sex. My date, it was absolutely incredible. I had an amazing time. I really feel connected to this person. Oh my god. Yay! That is so exciting. It is. High five. Now that you've had a few dates, what are you most looking forward to on future dates? I would like to spend more time with my person. Develop a rapport, get steamier, dig deeper into their lives. I would like to get steamier, but before that, I need to know a little more about their lives. There's a lot to look forward to, but I'm most excited to dig deeper into their lives. Dig deeper into my dates' lives. Then you're in luck, because everyone on this season has a story to tell. They always do. If you're unfamiliar with the show in real life, everyone has, like, some tragic thing, usually, that they've been through. And I guarantee they're all fascinating. So, we've talked about the future a bit, but let's touch on the past for a second. How does dating on Love is Blind compare to traditional dating? Oh wow, dating here it's better. It's way better. You can be upfront and honest about everything because you're all here for the same reason, to find your life partner. I'd love to hear that. I just hope that somehow I get the same happy ending that you and Nick have. Have faith, girl. You will. Well, Melissa, there's no better time to go and find your happy ending. Are you ready for your next date? Sure. I guess. Yes, of course. Good. Then I only have one thing to ask you. Who would you like to go on a second date with? I'd love to go on a second date with... I feel like Jay and I actually have more in common. Did I have more in common with him? I guess Jay. We'll go out with Jay. See what's going on with Jay. Cause, yeah, alright. Oh, I like this dress. Oh wow, what is this? Oh wow, okay. When you step into the pod, you see it has been made over to look like a luxury spa. Oh, there's a bottle of wine, aromatherapy, cucumber slices, a steaming foot bath with rose petals floating in it, and a personal massager. Oh, like one of those... It smells like heaven in here. Hey Melissa, how are you today? I'm doing better now. You hear Jay get settled on the couch. He uncorks something. His voice is even smoother and more melodic. I know I didn't say that right. I'm sorry. Words. Then you remember. Hey, you. I'm better now. What are you drinking? I'm doing all right. Hey, you. I'm better now. Now that you're here. You can hear the smile in his voice when he responds. Then let's get the second date going. You find the bottle of Pinot Noir with a ribbon around its neck. That's the same bottle that I'm drinking if you want to join me. Sure, you know what? Sure, thank you. This is so thoughtful. Wait a minute. Does that mean you did all this for me? You planned this whole thing? I did. I wanted to help you unwind and relax today. Wow. Thank you. This is so nice. I feel like I'm at a high-end spa. I really feel seen. As you can hear the smile in his voice as he responds with, "That's what I like to hear." I feel like this guy would take care of me. I'm going to open the wine bottle. This bottle is just what I needed. You open the bottle with a satisfying pop and pour yourself a glass of ruby red wine. Notes of oak, cherry, and vanilla glide across your tongue as you take your first sip. Wow, this is delish. So, I have one more surprise for you. Jay, is everything okay? Did he just walk away? There's a long pause from the other side of the wall. I sure hope so, but it kind of depends. Depends on what? On how you feel about what I left in the Dropbox for you. Okay. I like gifts. You get up from your seat and walk over to the Dropbox, separating your two pods. Go ahead, Melissa. Open it. Just don't freak out, alright? Why would I freak out? As you begin to pull the Dropbox open, a stunning realization hits you. Oh my god. Is he about to propose to me? No. It's only our second date. Is he... You stayed for your entire second date with Skylar. You had your first confessional with Vanessa. I mean, I'm sure he's not gonna propose right now. Right? Oh, wow, and alright, I'm gonna exit this. Alright, fuck it, let's just see. I'm impatient. I was gonna wait, but usually this game was literally just released like an hour or whatever ago. So I like that they're giving me the few chapters to play through. I put do not disturb, I thought. You hurry over to the Dropbox between the two pods. I know we talked about how I can sometimes come off a bit closed off. Well, I'm hoping this helps. You carefully open the Dropbox to find... Like, he ain't proposing right now. He gave me... Alright. Is this a first-generation iPod? It's as thick as a brick. You turn the early 2000 relic, okay, over in your hands. The scratches and dents show you how heavily it's been used. Wow, this is a big deal, guys, for someone to share their music with you. Whether, just even if it's music that they like, you know what I'm saying? It is, and that thing contains a lot of my heart and soul. Like, if I gave you my thingy, I still have mine from, like, 20 years ago. That's a huge deal. Oh, Jay, this really is it's beautiful and thoughtful. So, am I supposed to listen to it? Go ahead and turn it on. Did he write me a song? Because I'll freak out. You turn on the iPod and the little screen lights up. Oh my gosh. A playlist that says For Melissa pops up. Oh my god. You know what? I'm into this. When I was younger, and I don't just mean in my teen years, like in my 20s to whatever, like I would make playlists for people that I cared about. I feel closer to you already. I would like to hear his songs. And look at the vibrator he put under my gorilla head. That's the I can't believe he put that there. Is that, you guys? That is not for your back. Are your songs on here? I actually feel closer to you already. That did make me feel, I'm glad. I was thinking you could listen to it tonight when you're lying in bed. So, this is a sneaky way of getting me to think of you in bed. Good one. You're smart. Jay laughs, and this time it's slightly intoxicating. You can hear a hint of desire. I wouldn't say no to that. So, would you say gift giving is your love language? Good question. What are the options for love languages again? Oh, I thought you'd never ask. I love this concept. I thought you'd never ask. Haha, I love it. Lay it on me. There's 5. Physical touch, acts of service, words of affirmation, quality time, and gift giving. Okay, got it. Well, I enjoy performing acts of service in the bedroom. That's good to know. So does that mean acts of service is my love language? Or you know what? It's a love language and it's a gift, my friend. Your cheeks warm in a sexy, confident tone. I think acts of service in the bedroom would count as physical touch. Oh, you're right. Then physical touch it is. What's your love language? I'd have to say mine is... I mean, all of it. The same, physical touch. Acts of service, I mean, all of it. The words. Shit. I hate to pick just one. This is gonna be... If you guys watch me play these games, I know you get annoyed when I have to, like, contemplate like this is real life. Words of affirmation... Well, people can say anything. Acts of service. The physical touch. Shit. Acts of service. I really appreciate when someone goes out of their way to do something for me. I get that. It shows you that they're willing to make your life easier. Exactly. And because it backs up the words and the physical touch that goes with it. Okay, I'll remember that. I've never been one to shy away from affection, even in public. I don't really mind what people think. I don't give a shit what people think. Wait a minute, on our first date you were claiming that you're shy. Jay laughed softly. I am in some ways, but if I'm out with my girl, I'm not gonna hold back. That's a big turn on. I like that. It is? Yeah. Yeah, it shows that you're comfortable in your own skin and confident in the relationship, and why should we care what anyone else thinks? Okay, I like that read. I think how someone shows affection depends on how they grew up, too. That's true. I have a big, affectionate family, 6 kids. Wow, that's amazing. I've got 2 brothers. I love them to death. So you're the oldest? Yep, that's me. And then my 3 sisters and 2 brothers. Wow, they must be excited to watch you on TV. Depends how I do, right? You laugh. Promise you'll tell me if I'm boring you to death. No, you're not. Oh, I can tell he's a little nervous now. I'm going to reassure him. You're doing great, babes. You're doing great, don't worry. Okay, I want to try something different with you, if you're down. I'm down for anything. I'm on this show, aren't I? I think that means I'm down for taking risks. I'm going to guess something about you, and you tell me if I'm cold, way off, warm, kinda true, or hot. Totally right about you. Okay, I'm down. I like this. Okay, deal. I'm into this game. You get comfortable on the couch. I really like this dress I'm wearing. We'll start easy. I'm gonna guess that you have been in love before. Honey, I'm a Pisces, you guessed right. What makes you think that? I get the sense that you know how to love. You know what? You're right. Everyone I've loved has learned what love is. If they didn't know what it was before, and if they thought they knew what love was, they found a whole new level of it with me. That you've had at least one really serious relationship in your life, you are correct. That I've had a serious relationship and been in love, that guess is hot. You're right on. I've definitely been in love and been heartbroken. I've been very in love and very heartbroken. They do go hand in hand sometimes. Yep. Hopefully not once I find my person. I love that. My person. For me, I've spent so much time figuring out how to be happy on my own. I guess I've built up walls that have kept me separate. Well, a healthy love shouldn't threaten your personal happiness. Jay hums in understanding, and you can see his blurry silhouette nodding in agreement with you. True. Very true. You can't help but smile at the sincerity in his voice. Okay, my turn to guess something about you. You hear Jay rub his hands together and readjust himself on the couch. Alright, I'm ready. Hit me. I'll start with an easy one. Hot, warm, or cold? You are a cat person. Fall asleep during movies. I already know he's fantastic in bed. I just know. He's a musician, he's got the deep feels, he left me this giant massager here, so he knows what a clitoris is. Alright. A cat person. I'll ask. Are you a cat person? Warm. Okay. Darn, I was so sure. We had some cats growing up and I liked them, but they were kind of wild. We grew up on a lot of land in Sun Valley, Idaho. It's in the middle of nowhere. That's cool. Those Idaho canyons are a real sight to be seen. That's my happy place. Wow, so you're a country boy. Definitely not anymore. I'm a city kid at heart, but I did become abnormally attached to a pair of overalls. I like overalls. Oh, that's cute. Okay, now hit me with a hard question. Okay, a hard one. Okay. I'm gonna guess that you... I'm not gonna say I've cheated before. I'm not a rich, because that's ridiculous. I don't care about that. Are you a serial dater? A serial dater? Interesting, because the other two options weren't good for me. Why do you say that? Because a guy like you gets snatched up. You're a singer-songwriter. Because a guy like you gets snatched up, come on. I haven't had any trouble staying single of late, but it's by choice. That's a cold guess. Really? Yeah, I spent most of my prime dating years in a relationship. It ended pretty badly, so I haven't felt ready to get in that deep again until recently. Alright, so like Skylar's the one who like probably never had like a serious relationship, but was always one night stands. You're just about to come up with another question when the lights in the pod start to dim. Looks like we'll have to continue this next time. Damn, well, it's a date. As you stand, you pick up the old scratched iPad. Thanks for the playlist. I'll be sure to listen to it tonight. Have a good night, beautiful. I like being called beautiful better than kid. You completed your date with Jay. You step out of the pod and make your way into the hallway smiling to yourself. I like him too. I just feel like Skylar and I actually have more in common. Like, for real. Like, you know. There she is. Just the person I was looking for. Nick offers you his arm. Come with me. The confessional. Wait, Melissa? I don't know which guy I like better, to be honest. I feel like Skylar and I have more, like, actual things in common. Or more alike. Nick directs you to your mark while a crew member mics you up. Okay, Melissa, first things first. Have you made any connections yet? Yes. Well, Nick, I made a few. I made a few for sure. Oh, really? Multiple connections. Yeah, it's a little confusing. What can I say? You picked a great group of people. Yourself included, obviously. And you might be in even higher demand soon. Nick shoots you a wink. Wait, what? What are you saying? Love is blind, it's full of surprises, Melissa, that's all I'm saying. Someone might have gone ring shopping. You eye Nick suspiciously, but he don't crack. Before you make me reveal too many secrets, let's get back on topic. If you had to get engaged to someone right now, damn, who would you pick? Shit. If I had to pick someone right this instant, shit. Skylar. Even though I really like Jay. Oh yeah, I can see the attraction there. And from what he's told me, you're the only person he's fighting for. Really? Oh my gosh. So Melissa, is it safe to say that you've learned a lot since you began the experiment? Oh yeah, big time. And what would you say is the biggest thing you've learned about yourself here? You think on this for a second. The biggest thing I've learned is how open I am to love. How little looks matter. How little appearances matter when it comes to finding your soulmate. Yes, Melissa, speak on that. I'm not saying it doesn't matter at all, but I'm saying the things that make a marriage last go so much deeper than physical attraction. I agree completely. One of the reasons Vanessa and I worked because we aligned on so many things early. And on that note, Melissa, it's time for you to go on your next date. Oh wow, really? Already? No rest for the wicked, as they say. Now, get out of here and get into the pods. Your date is waiting. I think I'm fine with my hair like this. I actually like this outfit. I don't know if I want to change it. Even though I actually like this. It's kind of wacky, but I like it. Alright, I'm going to keep this dress on, because I like this dress the most. It's so pretty. Hello. Oh, Wes. Hey, Wes. It's me, your boat. It's me, your boat, the Melissa. Of course, I'd recognize your voice anywhere. I decked out the pod for you today. You know, everyone else did these nice things for me, except for Skylar. You take a look around the room and take in the new setup. This is actually super cool. A sleeping bag and a fake campfire arranged around the pod. This is really sweet ambient nature sounds stream from one of the speakers. Oh my gosh, wow, I feel like I've been transported to a national park. Well, I was thinking I'd take you to do one of my favorite things, camping. I have the same setup over here, so we could feel like we're camping together. You know what? This is really romantic. What a great idea. I'm a huge nature lover. I love nature and the outdoors, so this is the perfect surprise for me. I had a feeling, and that's a compliment. I feel like I'm being down to camp. Oh, sorry. I feel like being down to camp is a big green flag. It definitely is in my book. I've been thinking about you a lot. So it was fun to have this set up as a project to keep my mind busy. Aw, really? I've been on your mind? Who else is on your mind? Or why is that? Who else is on your mind? Do I have any competition? Is it a turnoff if I say not really? Oh man, I'm getting overwhelmed that they all love me. It's too much. I have other connections, but you're the one I think about before I go to sleep. Your stomach flutters a bit at the endearing rasp in his voice. Aww. So, who introduced you to camping? My mom, she took my dad and I beach camping in Valencia a lot when I was little. Your mom sounds like a very special person. You notice that Wes she's passed on or something. I think there's more to the story about his mom. Before you can ask more, Wes changes the subject. Anyways, I feel a little nervous to talk to you because my last date didn't end too well. Was it with Vale? Daddy? Oh, really? What happened? She didn't understand why I would come on the show if I didn't want to completely settle down and stop traveling. That doesn't mean I'm not ready for marriage. I just don't want a traditional one. I see. So what do you want? If you don't want the traditional white picket fence life, what is it that you do want? I want to fall in love, get married, and travel the world with my partner. I don't need to be on the road forever, but while I'm young and have the energy, I want to see as much as I can. Okay, I hear you. I actually am not really into, like, traveling in real life. I want to put down roots somewhere. I don't want to be a nomad. Well, I always have a home base, but traveling often is part of the package with me. Damn. Now that I know that... I mean, this whole setup is so romantic, but I'm gonna end it because I'm not the person for you. I appreciate your transparency. You know what I did, the word is. And this has been fun, but I'm gonna head out for now. Oh, okay. Have a great day, Melissa. I don't want to lead him on. After a long day of dates and drama, you're ready to unwind. I feel like the other two are more for me. You stretch out on your bed thinking about your day. You hear the dorm door open and someone walks in. It's Romina. Hey girl, you okay? I'm just thinking about that second date I had with Skylar. He just seems like such a ride or die. I really like Skylar for you. I can absolutely see him giving it his all in a relationship. Have you thought at all about the future with him? I mean, I'd love to raise a family together. Have a nice house with a white picket fence, 2 kids. 2 kids already? That was fast. Let me ask you something, Romina. Do you have your eye on anyone? Who do you think I match with? What if I make the wrong choice? Based on everyone you've dated, who do you think I match up with the best? Romina thinks it over. That's a good question. I guess if I had to choose, I would say Knox. What? What? No way. Really? What makes you say that? Yeah, you're joking, right? Romina starts to laugh. Well, I kind of like him, and we all know I have the best taste, so it only makes sense. He's not for me at all. You laugh and roll your eyes. I kind of like Chris, too. But I know Ariel also has a thing for him. So what? No, you shouldn't do that. If you feel you have a connection, you should explore it. You're really a free spirit when it comes to love, huh? A wise man once said, if you can't be with the one you love you the one you're with. I don't like that. Romina winks at you, and you laugh. That's a song. Well, Melissa, we have another big day coming up tomorrow. I better change and get ready for bed. Yeah, good night. Good night, girl. You wake up to the sound of chaos. The room is completely abuzz as everyone talks over each other. What's going on? What's going on is we think there's a new participant joining us. What? A new participant? But the experiment's already started. Exactly, which means one more person we're gonna have to compete with. But it could also mean one more person on the other side of the pods we get to compete for. I wonder if this is the surprise Nick was hinting at in my confessional yesterday. Hold on. How do you know someone new's coming in? Take a look, Melissa. She steps back, revealing a Louis Vuitton travel bag, taking up valuable counter space. That's hers?
It's gotta be, wherever she is.
I did a tarot reading this morning. I pulled the tower. You know what that means? I actually do. We have absolutely no idea what that means, Blair. No, actually, Frankie, I do know. It means danger ahead, sudden change, unforeseen development. But sometimes it means that things have to fall apart so a new thing can begin. Dingbat. Ugh, another person who thinks they know how to read the freaking tarot. But before everyone can react to Blair's pronouncement, Frankie heaves a sigh and flops into a nearby bed. Don't worry, everyone. That card was about me. What do you mean, Frankie? I'm going home. What? Whoa. Hold on a second. What? Let's face it, I haven't made a deep connection yet. So? But we've only just finished our second dates. So you think I should stay and keep trying? Yes. Stay. Totally. For one, we'd miss you too much. For two, just be patient. Love isn't immediate. These things need a little time to blossom. Melissa's right. Don't give up on love just because you haven't hit it off with someone in 48 hours.
Easy for you to say, Ariel. You've already found love. It's not like that for everyone.
Bonnie, you fell head over heels for Skylar in 1 minute. What are you even talking about? What I want to know is this. Melissa went on 3 second dates yesterday, and she hasn't told us about any of them, and I'm not gonna. It's none of your business. Yes, please. Let's quit talking about my issues and start talking about yours. Whatever happened with Skylar? Did you figure out that whole Knox thing?
What whole Knox thing? Knox is an idiot. Case closed. That's it.
Well, I talked about it with Skylar, and we cleared things up. I wasn't worried about it like the rest of you idiots. I'm not too concerned. You're not too concerned he had a twin brother who told you Skylar wasn't here for the right reasons? He didn't tell me he wasn't here for the right reasons. Is that what he said? I don't remember him saying that. Let's just focus on the day ahead, Melissa. Do you have a top pick yet for dates? I do. Want to hear who it is? Hell yeah, I do. We all do. My top pick is Skylar. There's something so attractive about his voice. I feel like we can relate and have been through similar things. It's just so sexy.
Oh, really? I don't see you two together at all.
I really didn't ask you. Oh boy, here we go again.
What? I'm not trying to be nasty. I was just born this way.
Yeah.
Skylar and I are soulmates. That's just all there is to it. What else do you want me to tell you?
Suddenly, loud dance music. This is the music from Selling Sunset, which had the best music of all the games, Netflix games. At the very top, I'm gonna take it higher. It's blaring in the lounge. Romina, is your Bluetooth still connected to the speaker in the lounge? No. My Bluetooth is connected to my vibrator in the drawer. You're funny. Who the hell would be playing music out there this early? Oh, sorry I burped, guys. I hope you didn't hear that. Then suddenly it dawns on you. It's the new participant. She's here. Is she from Selling Sunset? As soon as you step into the lounge, you stop in your tracks. It's one of the Selling Sunset girls. Because an absolutely stunning woman is standing in the kitchen, pouring herself a mimosa. Oh, she's not. All right. Oh, good morning. I hope I didn't wake you. I like her dress. Hey. Who are you? And, that music all loud. What's wrong with you? Who are you? I'm the new participant. Didn't you see my bag? My name's Quinn. That's a cute name. Anyone need a mimosa? I know it's early, but I'm about to go on my first date and I need to get the edge off. Your first date with who? My person? Oh, let me think. Nick and Vanessa told me a story about a lot of guys in a very short amount of time. But this guy sounded absolutely amazing. Okay, tell me she's about to say Skylar. If he's anything like Nick and Vanessa say, I may let him propose by the end of the date. Please don't say Skylar. Please don't say Skylar. Oh yeah, I remember. Skylar! You stayed for your entire second date with Jay. You ended your second date with Wes early. You said your love language is acts of service. You chose Skylar as your top pick. And that is it. So I will see you guys in the next chapter. If you came and stayed till the end, thank you so much. I love you. And let me know who you like. You like Skylar? You like Jay? Do you like Wes? Let me know. Love you guys.